Hello everyone, how are we doing? It's your girl Ange back with another vlog. It is currently Thursday, January 22nd, and it is the night before a very special day, which is my social service selection day. So for those of you who don't know, basically where I live, it is mandatory to do a year's worth of social service, which is basically volunteer work, although some positions are paid. You can either work in clinical experience, you can work in more administrative roles, and so tomorrow will basically tell me where I'm going to be for the next year and what type of position I'm going to have. So it's very exciting. I'm very nervous, if I'm being honest. Last time when I was choosing my selection for my observership or my intern year, it was nerve-wracking, but all of the positions were more or less local, so I knew that I would be staying here in the city, but some of these positions are not local, and there could be a chance of me moving, so I'm a little bit nervous / excited to find out where I'm going. Obviously, I did apply for specific positions, and those are the ones I'm going to want. I'm not going to let you guys know what those are until I hopefully get it tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know kind of my preliminary thoughts going into it as well as the results. The plan right now, it's 8:30 p.m. as I want to get as much sleep as possible so I don't wake up very nervous, and so I am planning on going to bed within the next hour. I already have my outfit set up over here. We have to wear like our white coat and everything, look very professional. So all of that is set aside. All my documents, because we had to bring a lot of paperwork with us, all of those are already printed and ready in a folder. I'm gonna go see my best friend tomorrow, who's also doing the same process as I am. So I'll get to see her, which is really fun. And I don't know, you guys, I don't know what to think. It's like every year or every step is like one step closer to becoming a doctor, and it's kind of crazy. This is the very last step, is this year. I just have to get through this year and then I will officially be a doctor, and that's so crazy. But yeah, I'm very excited to show you guys and take you guys along on the journey. Hopefully all goes well. We're supposed to have kind of like a top 5 of where we want to go in mind, so I do need to work on that because that list we have to bring with us, and so I'm going to work on that now and make sure I have all my options clearly labeled, and yeah, get ready for tomorrow. Oof, you guys, I know I said that I would not worry too much, but you guys are, I'm stressing, like, I'm so nervous. Like, I feel like I've cried already and everything, but I'm like so nervous. Like, I don't know. I just want everything to go well. And I know that God is going to make the plan for me that needs to be put in my path, but like, I don't know. I'm like so nervous and excited. Like, I have no idea like how to explain it, but like I'm feeling both at the same time. Like, I'm just so anxious to find out where I'm going, but at the same time it's like, oh, I can wait another day. But it's 9 p.m. right now. I'm gonna go and have some dinner and try to get my mind off of things. I have made my official list of the 5 places I wish to go. Right now I'm printing a master list of all of the different possibilities by how far they are from my house, because the plan is to not have to move and have that extra expense, but we'll see how it goes. But oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I've never been like this crazy nervous about anything in my life. So yeah, okay, we're gonna go have dinner now. I'm trying to calm down a little bit, but my best friend and I are talking. We're both like, we're not gonna sleep tonight. Like, you're not gonna sleep tonight, right? And I'm like, I know I'm not gonna sleep either. Like, I have no idea. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some dinner in me, try to relax a little bit. Might do some reading tonight and just calm down as much as I can before the big day. Alright, you guys, I just finished having dinner. It's currently 11:30 p.m. It took a little longer than expected, but that's okay. And so I'm not feeling that tired, to be honest. I think because like my nervous system is running on all cylinders right now. So I think what I'm going to do is get some recreational reading done. I'm currently reading The Correspondent right now, so I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, I also have a YouTube video to edit for tomorrow. Ooh, okay, I need to do that first and then I will get some reading done. But yeah, that is the plan. It's just to kind of wind down and calm down before tomorrow. And yeah, so tomorrow's the big day, but we're gonna do some other stuff first to get ourselves calm and relaxed and everything. So something I do not recommend if you're in a stressed state is telling yourself that you're nervous or stressed, and tell yourself that you're excited, because studies have shown that the nervousness and excitedness both light up the same areas of the brain, and your brain really can't tell the difference between the two. So the next time you're feeling nervous, just tell yourself, I'm excited. Like, I'm so happy, so overjoyed that this thing is happening. I obviously in this video did not follow my own advice, but just because it was just something so unusual, I'm not used to feeling that overwhelming sensation. And so, but I'm giving you all the advice in hindsight, right? Hindsight's 2020, that next time something really nerve-wracking is happening, just tell yourself how excited you are, just repeating that mantra to yourself over and over, and I promise you that it will help. Good morning, everyone. I'm waking up with a little bit of a stuffed nose and some puffy eyes. If you guys can tell, it's a little red. But anyway, it is the morning of my selection day, and I have already done my makeup, if you can tell, and I've also done my hair. Just have to get dressed, but I think I'm gonna take the dogs first. I got some sleep last night, which is good, about 5 hours, but I think I was just like wiped out from stress. But yeah, now I'm gonna go take the dogs and get ready to leave. Alright, you guys, I figured I would show you guys my outfit for the selection service. So I am wearing this sort of, you can't really tell in this color, but it's like this burgundy color sheer thing, but I have an undershirt underneath as well. I have some black slacks and some, whatever these are, I'm not really sure. But yeah, that is the outfit we are going for today. And I've also put on some jewelry. I have this little gold and blue ring and this green one as well. So we're keeping it very simple. I have my lucky bracelet on, and that's pretty much it. Obviously, I also have to put on my white coat, so I'm not just gonna have this outfit on, I'm also gonna have the white coat over. So, you know, to accessorize or anything like that is kind of pointless. No one's gonna see much. So yeah, I am due to be heading out of here in about 15 minutes. I have to be there by 7:15 in the morning. Why that early? I have no idea, but it's gonna be a pretty long process because we have to register when we get there. Like, they take attendance, obviously, and then not only that, but then obviously like I think like representative from like the Secretary of Education is gonna come and talk to us. And then after that, the dental students actually do their selection process first, and then we go. So it's gonna be quite a while. I have no idea why I'm expected to go this early, but it is what it is, and I can't complain. But that reminds me, I actually have to get my school ID because I have no way of getting into the school otherwise without an ID. So we have to get that. It's just I'm so used to not using my ID because I haven't been to this school in so long that it's just very weird to me to get it out and use it. But oh no, wait. I think it's, you know what's really weird is I think it's in my pencil case, which is kind of strange. Okay, cool. Yeah, it is. It's right here. So, as you guys can see, I have my ID. I'm gonna take that because that is my only way of getting into the school, because I don't know, sometimes the security there, they're very helpful and they'll let me in. Other times, not so much. They make it a bit more difficult, and I have to actually go through 2 different turnstiles where I have to swipe my ID, and one of them doesn't even have a security guard, so, you know. Yeah, but anyway, I'm pretty much ready to go. I just wanted to do a final check that I don't leave anything, because I have to bring a ton of documents with me.
So I'm gonna make sure I have all of that now before I head out the door. I'm walking there, obviously, because I live so close, which is why I want this position so badly. But I think I spoiled it. I guess you guys should know already is that I'm applying for the university position. So basically, I will be doing my social service and more of an administrative role at the university because your girl does not want to pay for Ubers, and I have a lot of experience in education, as you guys know. So, oopsies, I was going to tell you guys afterwards, but that's okay. I could probably edit this a certain way, but you know what? It is what it is. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go and get ready now, head out the door, and take you guys with me. Now, y'all might be wondering what I'm doing, but your girl suffered, I don't know if it's allergies, but I get them just in the morning, and they're so annoying. Today I woke up, I think I showed you guys my eyes were all red and watery, which is a really fun look for me, but I'm folding paper towels to take with me because I don't have like portable Kleenex or anything, and these are a lot softer on my nose. But your girl is having to improvise a little bit because I don't have Kleenex. But this will work just fine. But I don't want to be in the middle of the process and at the last minute when it's my turn have to be like, can you wait a minute? Like, there's a waterfall coming out of my nose. I need to run to the bathroom. Like, no, that's so unprofessional. But anyway, so I'm going to bring those with me as well because we cannot take any chances. We have to think of all aspects of anything that could go wrong, and so it's always good to have a preparedness plan. But anyway, so you guys, I've already checked my documents. This is the list I made with ChatGPT because I needed help rearranging the list of available positions based on distance because like with this last year for my observership, it was very expensive because I don't drive because of like some medical stuff. And so because I don't drive, that means I have to Uber everywhere, and it's very expensive. So I'm hoping that's like one of the main reasons why I did the list like this is because I literally cannot afford to keep paying for Ubers. So I'm gonna bring this list with me, and as things sort of get checked off, or as like people go ahead of me and choose different positions, I'm gonna use my list to help me guide like what's still available, etc., assuming I don't get the position that I applied for. So I also have my best friend's paperwork that she asked me to print out because she didn't have a printer, and I have mine in this folder as well with my name and my ID number, my student ID number. And it's just a bunch of like paperwork stuff, you guys. Like, I'm so tired of paperwork all the freaking time. But anyway, hopefully I have everything. If I don't, I'm sure someone will be very nice and tell me. But anyway, you guys hear that? And so like my nose is running so much, and then it'll like start my eyeballs will just start like watering, which is really fun. So anyway, I am about 3 minutes away from heading out the door. It is completely pitch black outside, you guys, so I'm gonna be walking there in the dark, which is a little intimidating, but we're gonna try not to worry about it too much. So I have my bag, I have my white coat, I have my other coat because it's freezing. Paperwork, everything is in order. I thought about bringing water, but I feel like that's too extra. Maybe I should bring a bottle of water. I'm not sure. Anyway, I will be leaving here very shortly, you guys. So exciting. Yay. All right, you guys. I'm headed out the door. As you can tell, it is pitch black, as I said, which is a little terrifying, but that's okay. You guys, I've almost tripped 3 times today. I almost never do that. So I don't know if it's nerves or what it is, but the girl is a little clumsy today. All she needs is to walk up in front of all those people when it's her turn to go and fall. That's all I need today. So, okay. Well, it's a bit chilly. I will admit that. But I have my white coat, my paperwork, my bag. So, pretty much have everything. I just need to gather myself emotionally and mentally. What we'll see how it goes. As I said, I'll take you guys along, whether it goes well or it goes not so well. So we're fingers crossed for getting the position we want. And if not, I have plenty of backups here. So yeah, it's a good day. It's Friday. So I can't complain about that. But anyway, we'll see you guys when I get there. All right, guys, I just made it to the school. It takes me about, I don't know, 8 minutes to walk here. But I crossed this bridge. It's so windy. And cold and wind are not my best friends. And we're not even acquaintances. So anyway, I am trying to find the building where I'm supposed to go. Because to be honest, I know what the building's called. Do I remember where that is? Not so much. Because things here can't be easy. So I'm gonna go on a little bit of a scavenger hunt, figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. But we've made it here, we're safe, we're happy. And now we just need to find out where to go to register. Alright, you guys, I am here. I'm just waiting. You guys, look how red my nose is. That's why I brought tissues. But anyway, I haven't made it here. Now I'm just waiting for registration to open. I'm here 15 minutes early, which I'd rather be early than late, that's all I'm saying. So I'm here and waiting for right now. So yeah. Alright, you guys, a little debriefing. So it's been a few hours since I came back from my little selection process. And I am pleased to say your girl has ended up in the university program, which is exactly where I wanted to be. It's the one I applied for. It's the only one I really had my heart set on. And I got it. I'm very excited. Actually, my best friend and I both got the same one, so I'm very happy. We probably won't be in the same area. Actually, more than likely, we won't be in the same area. But at least we'll still both be on campus and able to see each other during lunch and stuff. So I'm very excited, very happy. So you guys, whenever things like this happen where they're like events that are very stressful that lead up to things, I don't know what it is, but as soon as I got home, like I have this really bad headache right now. I have a runny nose, my ear hurts, like I don't know what's going on, you guys. It's like my body just kind of like is starting to just like vomit up all this stress that I was like holding in. But I'm so excited that it's finally over. I start in a week. So yeah, so yay, we're so excited. I'm so happy. It couldn't have gone better, honestly. And yeah, I'm very excited for this newest chapter, which of course I'm gonna bring you guys along and show you guys what it's like. But yeah, we are so excited. Okay, so the plan is that since your girl's having a little bit of a headache, you guys, I think I'm gonna take a small nap because I'm supposed to teach later on. And I just don't think I can do that, the state of mind that I'm in right now. I'm so tired. I mean, like, I got sleep, as I said, but, I just feel like I got hit by a truck. And I just need, like, a 45-minute nap, and I think I'll be good. And I already had my snack. I had some grapefruit and some mango. So I think what I really just need is some shut-eye for a few minutes. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of a nap right now and see if I feel better when I wake up. A nap is my favorite cure for when I'm feeling stressed or recovering from a very stressful time in my life. So highly recommend a good power nap every now and then. Alright, you guys. Wow, I look insane. I just woke up from my nap. I'm currently editing a vlog for Monday. It's Friday right now. So I'm getting that ready because I don't like editing the night before because I feel like I really rush through it to try to get it done, and then it's not how I want it to be exactly, and so there's that. Today I have to teach in about 3 hours, so I do have work and stuff, but that's okay. And the plan right now is just really to relax, you guys. Like, I'm so tired right now, and I need to take the dogs to the park and all that and go on a run. So there's still a lot to do, but for right now, we're just going to relax and do what we need to do. Very relaxed on the couch. Okay, you guys, little change of outfit here, you guys can see, because I'm about to go on my long run, which for me right now is about 3 kilometers. So we're going to go do that, get some exercise, get some movement in. The headache is almost gone, so we're happy about that.
But yeah, I'm gonna go on a run and get some endorphins going, trying to get back into our fit era. And yeah, trying to get back into running in general because I miss it, but I can't you obviously can't just like go in full force back to where you started. So, you know, little by little, I do about 1.5 to 2 kilometers every single day. And then today I'm gonna try to do 3. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I get back. Alright, you guys, so I am just finishing up some work stuff. I'm very tired. I'm just ready to go to bed. It is only 8 p.m., but I'm very tired. But I think I have to get some studying done today, so that way I am going to not feel like I'm so much behind. So, but we're still reveling in the good news, you guys. Like I cannot believe I got the placement of my dreams. So excited about that. I have not even started editing Monday's vlog like I said I would. It's 41 minutes of footage that I have to go through, which is quite a lot. So that's fun. But yeah, I think the plan for the rest of the evening is get some studying done, eat dinner early, and go to bed early, because tomorrow is a pretty heavy work day, and Sunday I have like 9 hours of work, so it's gonna be a pretty busy weekend. So I would like to not worry so much about the studying and more about work. So that is gonna be the plan, you guys. But I'm so tired, so ready just to go in that bed over there. Alright, you guys, so a fun little development is I think I'm getting sick. I did not feel well at all. I'm so tired. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go to sleep. Like I couldn't even have energy to eat dinner. So that's how you know I really don't feel good. So I think, I don't know what it is. Like I have this really bad headache. My eyes are watering, my nose is stuffy. Like, look at me. I'm all bloated. Like I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go to bed now because I don't feel good. But anyways, I think today was a very good day besides this. And I'm very happy and grateful and just, you know, cannot believe that everything went exactly how it was supposed to. So very happy about that. But I am gonna get some sleep now because I do not feel well, and I want to wake up feeling fully recovered. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, you beautiful people. As you can tell, your girl is feeling much better today. I still have a little bit of a stuffy nose, but to be honest, almost every single day out of the year I always wake up with a stuffy nose. So that should go away soon. I'm not too worried about that. But I don't have a headache anymore. And I am feeling overall a lot better, so I am happy about that. It is a Saturday, which means nothing. It really means nothing. It just means that I'm going to be working all day. So that is pretty much the plan, is to get a lot of work done. Monday is I have a meeting on Zoom about my placement exactly, because I'm going to be at the university. I mean, for sure I know that, but I don't know like what area. If I'll be more administrative, if I'll be in the health center, if I'll be, you know, what I'll be doing exactly. So we're going to get our assignments on Monday. So that's exciting. And then I don't go in until February 3rd. So that will be my first official day of social service. But until then, I have about a week. So I'm going to be fully enjoying that by relaxing and getting a lot of work done. The good news about this position is I'll still be able to work at least on Sundays and in the evening. So it's good because this is actually the first year I don't have to pay tuition. So there will be not a lot of money going out except for like general expenses, and then I'll be able to work. So it'll be very good overall. But yeah, I'm just obviously, as you guys know, taking the doggies. I feel very rested, which is good. I slept about 8.5, 9 hours.
just about, and now I have to make up for yesterday because I did not study and I did not answer work emails. I did not do any of that, and like I said I would. So we have to do all that today, which is fine. I definitely needed the rest because I literally cannot afford to get sick. I also had to cancel my last student yesterday because of it, because I felt like, not a migraine, because that sounds dramatic because I don't really get those, but it was definitely a very intense tension headache for sure. And I just could not look at any more screens after that. So I think that was a wise decision, but of course I don't get paid for not working, so I need to make up for that today. I also have some recordings to do today, which I'm not sure how many exactly I need to get done, but it's quite a bit. And what else? I don't even know what else, you guys. I'm so out of it. I'm just happy. I woke up a lot during the night, even though I feel rested. I don't know what was causing that. I had a bit of a nightmare about a few things, so I don't know what that's about. They were realistic nightmares. I don't know how to explain it, but I felt like the things that happened in my nightmares could definitely happen in real life. So I was like, this seems a little bit too real. So that was terrifying. But anyway, I also need to edit a vlog for Monday, which I think I mentioned earlier in this video. I do not like editing or leaving editing up till the last minute, like the day before, because I rush through the edit and then I get a vlog that I don't really like that much. So I need to do that. I have to record some content, some short form content today for my TikTok and my YouTube shorts. But I'm not, like, I don't want content creation to take over my life. It is just a hobby for now, and it's a hobby I fully enjoy, and I think if I force myself to make content, it's going to feel more like an unpaid job rather than a hobby I enjoy doing. So I have to be very careful about how much pressure I put on myself. I'm pretty good about pumping out content as it is. Like if I do one a day and then a vlog or two during the week, so it's not that bad. But I forgot what I was saying. I'm rambling. But anyway, we're going to finish up here at the park, head home, do our usual. I already did my skincare. If you guys can't tell, I look wrecked right now, but I already did my skincare, and I just threw on some jeans so I don't look like I'm completely out of sorts instead of my PJ bottoms, and that's pretty much it. Also, if you guys can see my hoodie, it says seniors class of 2014. Guys, that's the year I graduated high school. Do your calculations on how old you think I am, because, well, actually I graduated high school in 3 years, not 4 years, fun fact. So I was supposed to graduate in 2015 with my class, but I ended up graduating in 2014. It's a very long story no one cares about. But that was 12 years ago that I graduated high school, you guys. That is insane how fast time flies. I still feel like I could be in high school right now. Like, that's insane. I don't feel much older, and I definitely feel more responsibility with my life. But, like, as far as, like, how I feel young. I hopefully look young. I don't know. I have some, like, stuff happening up here, but I feel like that's from stress, not from aging. And so I have less acne now. That's awesome. That's a plus. But besides that, everything else is kind of like, I have more expenses. I have more pressures from academics and professional life. But besides that, you know, I still feel pretty young at heart, I guess. So yeah, that's crazy, you guys. Like, I was looking at this the other day, and there's this like 2016 challenge going around like on all my social medias right now, where it's like, oh my god, 2016 was 10 years ago. Like, 2016 I was already in like a freshman in college. Like, that's crazy. It's crazy. And 12 years ago I was graduating high school, literally. That's insane. Ugh, I don't know. Anyway, you guys, that just hit me right now. But yeah, so strange, like, how time works. I don't know. Okay, so while I'm walking home, one question I did get on a comment on a video was, why am I so secretive about like where I go to school, where I live? Why don't I show a lot of my friends in the videos? And I feel like the answer is obvious, but I guess I'll address it so I can reference this moment and be like, you guys, I already talked about it. The reason being is privacy issues. Like, I know originally when I started this channel, I thought about doing like a faceless vlogging type thing, but I really like talking to you guys and I really like blabbing, as you guys know. So I needed to be more careful about showing what I show. So, for example, and it has to do with privacy with people around me, more importantly. Like, I don't want my family to, like, not that I'm at that level of whatever, but if it ever gets to that level of popularity, I don't want my family to be bothered. I don't want my friends to get bothered. And I'm also a huge supporter of privacy, especially internet privacy. So a lot of times I won't even ask any of my friends if they want to be in my videos. I just don't show them. Now, there might be moments in future vlogs where I will show a few of my friends, but just know that I always will ask profusely, are you okay with this? And it's going up on YouTube. I have this many subscribers at the moment, but probably more will see it. Like, are you okay with that? Etc., etc. So if I ever show anyone in my videos, it will always be with permission. So that's kind of, I guess, like, obviously I film a lot outside, like where I am, so I guess you could guess based on like certain clues if you really wanted to put like the detective work together. But I just won't blatantly show it in my videos because I want to keep some aspects of my life private. Like, I feel like I do share a lot with you guys, not everything, of course, but I want to make sure that I'm maintaining a perfectly visible boundary of what I choose to share and what I choose not to share. So yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why. There's nothing more deep than that. So yeah, I hope that answers the question to whoever asked. I really don't remember, but yeah, anyone curious, that is why. Alright, you guys, I just got home, and you know what, to be honest, it feels like a no makeup day, so I don't think I'm gonna, or you know what, I might put on a little bit of eye makeup just for fun, because, oh my goodness, yeah, we're gonna put on some eye makeup, because I look a little crazy, so let's do that. So that way we don't scare the children when we work today. So, that's always good. So we're gonna do that. So before you do your makeup, always wash your hands, because, especially me, because I went to the park and dealt with dogs and stuff, you do not want to put dirt under your makeup. So we always wash our hands first to be hygienic. So I think what I'm going to do is just my normal normal eye makeup routine, and not put any foundation on the rest of my face, just focus on this area here, which is actually something I do a lot, but I don't want to put heavy makeup on my face because I'm trying to let my skin breathe. So, oh no. So I think that's what I'll do. Alright, you guys, makeup is done and I brushed my hair. I have a really nice stain. Who knows what that is? I'm going to change here in a bit. But yeah, I've got the eye makeup completed, as you guys can see. I have now perfected my eye style. So I've been doing it every day, and I love, or not every day, but whenever I put eye makeup on it, I love it. It's so cute. But anyway, yeah, so I have my eye makeup on. Because I also have a stuffy nose, it looks like a little weird right here, but on camera, like with my students, you can't even tell a difference, like in tone or anything. But I do this when it's like a purely at-home teaching day, so that way I look put together up here and you can't really tell a difference. But also this helps because when I have a stuffy or runny nose, which I usually have in the morning, it allows me to still blow my nose and not take off makeup. So that's a good thing. I just brushed my hair and that's it. Might put a little bit of dry shampoo on the bangs, but I don't think they're looking too bad. It's only their second day, so I feel like that's not too bad. But yeah, we're put together now. I'm gonna throw on a different shirt and get started probably with some studying or some reading this morning. Alright, you guys, as you can see, I changed into a different shirt. I'm going to be doing some recording right now. I did a little bit of light reading. As you guys know, I'm currently reading a book called The Correspondent right now, which is, it's interesting. It's starting very slowly though, so I don't know if it's going to pick up because they're saying like some big thing is going to get revealed, so I'm kind of waiting for that to happen because right now it's going very slowly. But I figured I can get some work done as a little bit of a break because I have a batch of videos due for my company, and so I need to get that done ASAP today. And I don't know when I'm gonna fit in studying. I'm probably gonna do that later tonight. I moved my work setup into my room for a few reasons. I don't know if you guys noticed, it's like a different background and stuff. But it's because I have a feeling this upcoming year, now that I'm in my new placement, it's 6 days a week from 8 to 5:30 every single day. And I just don't foresee myself going into another room to just study. So I brought it in my room so that way all I have to do is study and then go ahead straight to bed if I need to. Because I feel like if the least amount of effort is going to motivate me more to do it, because if I feel like I have to go into another room and heat up the other room because it's winter right now, and then shut everything down at the end when I'm finished, come into my room, do the same thing, you know what I mean? So like I just combined it, which they say like you're not supposed to work or study where you sleep, but I'm not in bed, like I'm still at my desk, but I feel like having everything in one room is going to be better for now, and then I'll maybe move some things around. But right now the study is just going to be, you know, kind of like an extra room, and then I'm going to have most of my stuff just here with me in my room. So I'm going to get some work stuff done. I'm not tired, but I think there's not enough like circulating air here, but I'm going to get some work stuff done and then a little bit more reading done too. And at some point need to edit this 41-minute vlog. So lots of things planned for today. What I might do first actually is organize my day by time blocking. Because I have so much to do, I want to make sure I get it done and not feel overwhelmed. So I think that's what I'm going to do first, is make like a little checklist. You guys, look how different the sky looks right now. It went completely gray. So I think we're getting a cold front here shortly, which basically means it's just gonna like ridiculously get a lot colder, I think, this evening. So that's fun. We know how much Angelica loves the cold. So anyway, you guys, I got my batch of videos done, yay! So pretty much anything I had pending for work is done. I obviously have to teach today, but that's not till later in the day. And so I think the plan for that until I have to teach is going to be to study. I would also like to, since I know where my placement is going to be, I know more or less what my schedule will be, so I kind of want to start organizing my routines and stuff. And what else? I need to do some reading and some studying. That's kind of the most important thing, but I'm trying to give myself a little bit of a brain break since I just had to do a bunch of math videos. So I feel like my brain needs a little bit of a rest before I tackle anything that's going to require a large mental capacity. So that's the plan for right now. We are obviously with the doggies, so it's not that cold. It's windy. It's windy and it's gloomy, which is a good combination if I'm planning on staying inside, which I'm not. I did a long run yesterday, so I'm not going to run today. Plus, I think my toe is bruised and it kind of hurts when I walk. So I want to give that a little bit of a rest And then I'll go and get started to get up again tomorrow with running. But I feel like today I just need to calm down, recover from yesterday, etc., etc. So I also have not had anything to eat yet, so I feel like I should do that. It's like 2 p.m. in the afternoon, so that's probably a good idea at some point.
I so cherish these times where I'm able to just go outside and think and get into some really deep thought, because to be honest, with as rushed as our lives are, you really need a moment you're able to just slow down. And I feel like in the middle of the day is a good time to reflect, and also right before you go to bed. And I feel like that middle day reflection is when we miss out on the most, and to me, I think it's the most important. Alright, you guys, I'm back home and I'm having my snack, which is grapefruit, which you guys have known is my recent obsession. So I'm having this, and I'm actually doing a little bit of research right now because one of my dogs, I think, has tumors. So I'm trying to do a little research. I've heard a lot about CBD oil help for pain and stuff, and so I'm trying to do a little bit of research on that. While having my grapefruit, I finished my batch of videos, so I don't have like work stuff to do for right now, so I'm gonna take advantage of that by doing some research, and then I might do a little bit of light reading on my iPad to sort of wind down. I wanted to take a nap, but I think I'll just like read in bed or something. But yeah, let's have some yummy grapefruit. Okay, so a little key thing is that when I'm studying or doing any sort of mental activity, I always make sure that I'm eating something fresh. And for me, my go-to just happens to be fruit because I am such a fruit bat. But yours might be veggies with some dressing or whatever it is. But I highly recommend that you stick to raw and fresh as much as you can when it comes to your snacks. I used to be someone who would eat the worst possible things for me, thinking I was rewarding myself for doing such a hard task. But I promise you, doing this is going to really help your health and overall mental state in the long run. And I am also really trying to cherish this time that I'm on break at the moment, because I have such a hard time slowing down. As you guys can see in these videos, I'm always working, I'm always doing something, and I do have a hard time relaxing, but I know that all of this is going to pay off in the very end. Alright, you guys, I look insane, but I just got back from being outside and it's raining and it's very cold. But anyway, here's Whistler. He says hi. Anyways, you guys, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I feel like I have bombarded you guys with such long vlogs, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This was a very special few days for me here, and I'm so glad I was able to share it with you all. And if you guys ever need any advice or anything about medical school or my personal journey, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if this type of video resonates with you, please make sure to give it a like or comment something positive down below. And if you really like this type of thing, I make videos every single week, and feel free to subscribe. And I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and see you guys next time. Bye.